All right, hello there, everybody. I'm here with Fallout 4, Escape from Boston, Ep.6. I have supposedly installed a mod in here that is going to make every single creature legendary. I actually had trouble getting it working. I think I may have solved the problem. I just have to wait a number of days. I was in the middle of doing that when I noticed that stream. I was a little late, so I figured I'd better get it started. So what's going on here is I'm going to wait another couple of days here, and then we are going to go back to Nuka World. I had to come back here to Sanctuary because after the last episode, I was over encumbered. So I had to drop some stuff, sell some things, and now we're waiting here to see if we can get this legendary modification to work. If it does, every enemy should be everything should be legendary. So that will be awesome fun. So either we're going to have to go fight a whole bunch of legendary ghouls at the Kiddie Kingdom, well, or I'm going to knife fight them all, one or the other. Hopefully they're legendary. If this doesn't work, I'll keep digging, see if I can get it working for the next episode, or if I can get a different mod. This one had good reviews. Its comments made it seem like it worked, so I went with it. I, however, have not been able to actually get it to work. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Also, hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to come on back tonight at 8 p.m. Off screen, I managed to get past the bathrooms finally. I really did not want to bring a third stream where I more or less got trapped in the bathrooms again. So, took a little guidance, this sort of thing, and now we are on to further worlds. So that's really good. I'm hoping everything's going to be legendary. This is supposed to work. Everything I've dug into and to try to get it where it should work by everything I know. So waited the 3 to 4 days I was told to wait. Supposedly everything should now be legendary. I'm really sorry I accidentally caught you in the crossfire, guy. Starting out here with Spray and Pray. Yeah, everybody's familiar with this gun. You get it from Cricket. In case you didn't know, find her outside of, what is it, Vault 88, I believe it is? The one where you gotta bring them the fusion cores. No, it's not 88. 81. 81. Vault 81. Yes, it is Vault 81. Right, radio. There's the Kiddie Kingdom. What do you think? Should I maybe sit on one of these benches and wait a couple extra days just to be sure? I'm going to wait one more day. Actually, let's go for 12 hours. Wait till the morning. Showdown, USA. Everybody's already dead there. Well, everyone who, should be dead. They're all dead there who should be. So, good. All right, off to Kiddie Kingdom. Here's to hoping everything's legendary. It's going to be irradiated. Hopefully everything's legendary. It should be good. Radio. Okay, yeah. Gonna need a lot of Radaway in this one. Well, these guys don't appear to be legendary, which is unfortunate. Why didn't this work? Gonna have to find another mod for it, I guess. I mean, these guys are powerful. Give them that. But I really wanted them all to be legendary. I'm a little more disappointed that didn't happen. I'm really wondering why this mod has just not worked at all. Let me guess. I'm going to guess it's because the so-called update, the one that made the game choppy and overall kind of crappier, the so-called next-gen update, has probably broken this mod. Which is unfortunate, because I really wanted this to work. And I am more than a little disappointed that it has not. Again, thanks, Todd. I love your game, but it would be great if you could quit breaking it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just, whenever I can find a spot, I'll do some waiting and maybe hope that somehow gets me what I need to get, because there is a legendary. There's at least one legendary guy. Where'd you go, legendary guy? I want to kill you. There you are. Eat all of that. Yeah, lucky robot left arm. I mean, simply because I'm such a high level. I mean, they are at least not total pushovers, but I'm more than slightly disappointed that the whole make everything legendary thing has not worked. That is truly disappointing to me. I don't know. I'm gonna keep waiting whenever I see and hope that maybe it just decides to work. Well, we'll wait for 23 hours. So, might as well stay working in the morning here. Daylight helps. Not like today where everything's just all lit up everywhere you go if you live in a city, right? So, supposedly the deal with this mod is that it just takes a certain amount of time for everything to just kind of reset itself to legendary. It just requires in-game time to pass. That's what it seems to say. So I'll keep doing that and hope that we get a horde of legendary stuff. You're not legendary. Oh, you also don't exist. I killed that guy and he ceased to exist. Right. That's just kind of going around a big circle, isn't it? Don't need to be doing that. Getting really highly irradiated. Game turning into a slideshow. Oh, hello. I will not be allowed to wait there. There is a zombie around here somewhere. Where are you? Well, you're legendary. Is that just a coincidence, or? Yeah, it's just a coincidence. Yeah. So okay, next episode, I'll look for another mod. I'll straighten this out some way, and if I can't, well, I'll come up with something else to make this interesting. Trust me, I got ideas. It's not like I haven't played, a lot of this game. I like this guy just glitching out there. That's nice. That's real nice. Oh, hey, who are you? Hello. Once upon a time, that was Susie Smith. She had 3 kids and owned a small bakery on Main Street. Do I know? I don't know. I just like to make up stories in my head for all these ghouls because, they were regular pre-war people once upon a time, right? So that's always something to keep in mind. These are, or were, regular. I mean, I am getting a much higher incidence of legendaries. I will say that, but yeah, much higher rate of. Oh wow, okay, maybe it is working. Because I am getting an insane rate of legendaries. We'll say that. But not everything's legendary. So I don't know. I feel like maybe this has partly worked. Ooh, a plasma-infused gauss rifle. I like that. Wow. A VATS enhanced combat shotgun. Very nice. Not the exact thing I like on it, but that for me. Oh, Boo Boo brought me a picture she drew for me. She could see I was streaming though, so she came in very quietly. She like tiptoed in and just put it down and then away giggling. You probably heard the giggling. I don't know as though I want to have a gun. explosive gun in this tight quarter situation. I might be better off to pull out a knife. I don't know. Because I feel as though just run. Yeah, you really suck, dude. Nice try. You have to do a lot better than that. Yeah. Lame. You're lame. You will never stop me, and I will destroy you. Not use the one the glass. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This way, down this way. This way. Man. I mean, is it disorienting? Yeah, slightly, I guess. Oh. Someone leaving me more notes. It's cute. Keeps leaving me little notes and then running away giggling. I'm highly amused. So I'm not sure exactly. See, look, these guys are all legendary. Oh, an AR-15. Oh, hello. Hello. See, I think there is something secret I also want to find in one of these doors. That's not it. That's not it either, but I will go in this room. See, usually I just go right to the door because I know which one it is. Right? So, doing that, usually I just go in that way, go right through the one that I know, and don't actually look at any of the, now what did I just disarm? Don't actually really look at any of the doors, but I feel like there was something I wanted in one of these rooms. I don't know why. That's the way out. That's not where I want to go quite yet. Right. Almost always forget about that. Gotta get that. It's an F. Yay. Now this room's highly irradiated. Let's get out of it. Thanks, baby. All the way out of here. All the way out of here, Huh. I mean, I knew I don't think I'd ever gone that way because it usually leads to the weird rooms that are like all upside down and sideways and crap. So, yeah, these rooms. And it'll taunt me about being disoriented, even though this doesn't disorient me at all. But hey, okay, sure. Oh no, that taunts me over being disoriented. gone the wrong way or some stupid thing here and not even realized it? Because, yeah, that guy's dead, and so is that guy, so I've obviously been here before. Yes, I went the wrong way. Very good, very good. It's not the way either. No, I guess this was the way. That was it. That's it. This was it. Something I'm supposed to find. Not seeing it. I mean, it's like, find this, but there's nothing. Is that just where Oswald is? I guess so. I see. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. That's I needed to go up here. Yes, that was Oswald disappearing. I kind of expect every wooden block set to spell Gary. Because, you know, you do find ones that say Gary occasionally, and it is pretty weird, because, like, did Gary's escape? Is that what's going on here? Because I do know this. There are a whole bunch of Garys. Yes, I'm waiting again because I'm determined to get this legendary thing working. I mean, I almost feel like it is just by the ridiculous amount of legendaries I've run into. Like, it is a lot higher. And I'm wondering if maybe it has worked because the mod does say that some enemies just can't be legendary because of what they are. And the painted ghouls might fall into that category, which might be why I'm seeing so many legendary charred ghouls alongside all the regular ghouls. Or it could just be that I'm level 290. I mean, I don't know. That's the problem. And it's almost hard to tell because I'm not sure. Yeah. I guess I should have gone and maybe checked out a few other areas first. Might have been the way to go. Because I'm almost thinking these painted ghouls can't be legendary, and if that's the case, that's why I'm not seeing them. Whatever, Oswald. Whatever, Oswald. You don't get to mess with me like this and live. I think you know who you're dealing with here, pal. Not Rocket launchers. Yeah, knew that was coming. Well, I need to lose some rads, because I am sucking down tons of rads. Some rad away and some rad eggs. There we go. Oh, see, no, that guy should have been legendary, but he isn't. I mean, they are tough, give them that. It's taking a lot of bullets to put these guys down. I'm not exactly using a weak weapon. I mean, spray and pray it. Oh, a staggering missile launcher. Well, I mean, I will say this. I've definitely gotten a lot of legendaries out of this. I'm so not sure whether or not this has actually worked. Alright, well, let's go on in here and kill a bunch more ghouls. I almost feel bad about it. It's not like they know what they're doing anymore. Of course, on the other hand, I'm sure most of them would be like, no. You find me in that state, you put a bullet in me, please. Because personally, I know that would be my request. Ever find me roaming around as a zombie like that? No, please kill me. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, show yourself so I can shoot you. That's it? Nothing else? I mean, you've taunted me and set your things against me this whole time, so I'm not too predisposed to talk to you at all. What I am predisposed to do is shoot you the second I see you. You've made me mad enough that it's on site now. On site. And you could have talked. I mean, I understand why you don't. And that's fine. But you picked the wrong time and the wrong guy. I mean, I do understand why you're so uptight about people. I mean, this place was full of raiders who would kill you and your friends. Yes, I get it. But you're also deluded because you think somehow that there's going to be a cure for your friends. And I hate to break it to you, but no. No. No, there is none of that. You are a ghoul now, and so shall you be forever. Either way, I found lots of new Cockade tickets. Hey, and for anybody who's interested, I'll mention that we're cooking up a new coin game challenge. This one is going to be a little bit better than the last one. So, if you're interested in that, stay tuned to the channel. You'll get the rules of the challenge, and probably also get to see both me and Glyph attempt to run through it. See just how well we can do at the challenge that we're laying down. Thank you for tuning in today, if you are tuned in. If you're tuned in later, well, hey, welcome. Got a whole playlist of this. This is episode 6 of Escape from Boston. Our man Snake Plissken here, taking down the bastards of this Kiddie Kingdom. That's why it's so dark. This has been highly irradiated. I've tried to make everything legendary, and I'm not sure if it's worked or not. Because I'm getting a weirdly huge amount of legendaries, but not everything is legendary. Like, to the point that I don't think it has worked. I don't know. Supposedly, you gotta wait a bunch of days, so I've been waiting every once in a while. I'm being irradiated. I can't wait while I'm being irradiated. Right. Yeah, I know where I gotta go on this one. Probably get hit by a car or two, and then he'll taunt me and make me want to kill him even more. Although, I mean, if I look at this track, I don't really buy for a second that cars could actually run on this. By the way, anybody see that bullet dodge? Literally, that car was just about to hit me when I stepped off the track. That was good. Okay, who do we got down here? Can you please all be legendary? Nope, that doesn't work. Ah, that hurt me. Don't do that again. Actually, let's just do that. Okay, well, hey, jerks, you in here? Anyone? I figure a good way to attract attention, if there's attention to be attracted, is just, do this. Time for our final act. Yes, time for the part where you die now. Am I going to kill Oswald the Outrageous? You absolutely bet I am. Then we're going to go back to the Commonwealth and try to find some legendary stuff to kill. Yes, where are we going? Where am I going? What am I doing? King Cola's castle. Okay. Oops. Yo. Okay, off to King Cola's castle. And then we'll go take care of Oswald, and that should close up this chapter. Of Nuka World. Actually, not sure what the hell the next chapter even is. What did? What did I want to do next? Well, I suppose I'll have to take a look at my map and consider what seems like. I guess I think I've still got one more. Let's see. I've done Safari. I've done Galactic. I've done the Old West one. I don't remember its name right now. I think this is actually it. I'm not actually sure that there are. Oh, the bottling plant. Yeah, right. Right, go fight Nuka Lyrics in the bottling plant. I don't know where you're at, Oswald, but I'm coming to kill you. I'm not coming to talk to you. I'm not coming to negotiate anything. I'm coming to kill you.
You invaders are all the same. I'm not going. At this point, I kill you live.
Ooh. These guys are all legendary. Maybe it has worked. Okay, I'm getting ready to deal these fools a threshing here soon. Wow. Well, that did get intense. Why? Because every one of those guys was indeed legendary. So that was quite the legendary throwdown, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to loot here. Ooh, a 2-shot plasma pistol. Wow. I don't know. I'm beginning to think maybe this thing has worked. Because that was a ridiculous amount of legendaries just flying out of there. Damn, look at them all. Beginning to think that maybe it did work. Maybe it did. Because I have never seen that many legendary ghouls come out of there at once. Like, I don't even think at this high level that was usual. It can't have been. Never seen so many damn legendaries. So I guess maybe this mod has worked. I don't know. I've been on the fence about it this whole time. I kind of still am, but
Chain on the other side.
I'm starting to lean more towards maybe it has worked. Well, there's one good solid way we're going to find out. So I tell you what we're going to do. Make sure there wasn't anything more to loot here. There isn't. There isn't. Just all of these masses and masses and masses of legendary Charred Feral ghouls. Okay. It's a red rocket. So, I think we go back to the Commonwealth here. That was pretty intense. I would not have wanted to try that with a melee weapon. It was maybe Adam's judgment. So next episode, we're going to be closing out Nuka World. Let me know in the comments down below, or right now if you'd like. That guy's not legendary. If you or sorry, what you would like to see me do next as far as the game goes. Like I said, I've gotten very, very far into it. I haven't actually officially chosen a faction yet, so I'm still looking for input. So far, I've got one vote for the Brotherhood. As I also always mention when I ask about this, my faction choices are a little different. One, the Railroad is off the table. I killed them all. It's one of my favorite parts of any game is when I just go kill everyone at the... Yeah, when I go kill everyone at the Railroad HQ. Always do. I think the Railroad is utterly ridiculous. They're also kind of arrogant. I don't like their attitude. So These two things is that I think their cause is stupid. I think they're stupid, and I think they are arrogant as well as dumb. So I just make the Commonwealth a better place by destroying them. So no railroad. Oh, my broadcaster crashed. Just give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I can fix that. It happens all the time. I don't know why. I actually usually know how to get around it, but this game it tends to do it a little bit. I mean, it probably doesn't help. My computer is so warm, the keys are practically melting. Yeah, I don't care that you're on the bench. Get off. Move. Move. How'd you get back there, Murphy? I'll sit in my cozy waiting nook here. That's what this is. It's my cozy waiting nook. It's where I wait and be cozy. Also like my power armor. Nice, isn't it? Wow, this thing required just a paint job, I guess. Well, let's just bring this thing all the way up as far as we can go with it. And to make it worth more to sell. There we go, that's nice. That freezing radiant rifle, that's almost tempted to keep that. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I was tempted. Get a little plasma rifle going here. It looks really nice because it's the nice enclave one. Very nice. So just doing this just because, like, man, I've got all this stuff. I've gonna have to get rid of it at some point. Meantime, modifying a lot of this stuff will actually make it lighter. So. I mean, not sometimes, but sometimes. Attack 5 missiles, and look at very nice. Vault Tech paint job. Vault Tech calling. Okay. You know, maybe it did work because this is a this amount of legendaries. It almost seems like what it's done is make the instances of legendaries appearing far, far more likely. That almost seems like what it's done here. I don't know, but you know what? You know what? Let's go. How about we explore? Let's go somewhere to the south where things will get dangerous. And sure, let's go to the South Boston military checkpoint. We'll go find something to explore from there and see just what the legendary state of the legend is. I mean, so far I don't think this has worked, but at the same time, there was a ridiculous amount of legendaries with Oswald. So I think it's a call it either way. It's either going to work. We'll find out here, or it hasn't. And I will have to go back to the drawing board for trying to find a mod that does this, that does work for the next episode, because I really wanted to make everything legendary. I thought that sounded like just a whole lot of fun. I'm more than slightly disappointed that it hasn't seemed to have worked for the most part. These are just a bunch of raiders. You're not. See, yeah, I don't think it's worked, and I'm disappointed. But why were there so many? Maybe that is just how that's supposed to go. I don't know. I almost always talk Oswald out of fighting. I didn't this time because... Oh, Jamaica Plain. Because, I don't know, this particular character just didn't seem like the type who is just going to bend over to someone trying to kill him like that. So... Well, that did it. Oops. Ha! I just killed myself. How about that? Oh, wow, I am carrying too much. Well. That sucks and blows. I guess then. don't usually like to do shopping trips on stream, but I am massively over encumbered. I try to avoid this usually. I actually did this before I started this stream because I was over encumbered. So my conclusion is I feel as though the legendary mod thing has halfway worked. Because it does seem as though a lot of stuff is legendary more than should be. But not everything is like I expected. So I'm feeling like I'm going to need to maybe try to find another mod that does this and go from there. A lot of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff to sell. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get it all to them. And probably going, how are you even doing that in the first place? Because I have a mod on here that makes merchants have a lot more money. Because I got tired of having to run all over the capital wasteland just to get what I needed. Just not a fan. So I just went with that way. No matter what I have on me and how much it's worth, I can sell it all. I can sell it all in one go. Bam, bam, at Diamond City. We're done. It's over. I do believe that just for the sheer fun of it, I shall give everything that I run into for the remainder of this stream a sound threshing. Give me the thresher. All right. A legendary. He's legendary. Maybe this has worked. Okay, well, that's going to be Jamaica Plain again. I don't want to go to Jamaica Plain. What is that? Let's go find out. Oh yeah, that guy was legendary. I should loot his corpse. What am I doing? Yeah. 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 See? Yeah. Alright, here we go. I don't know what that is, but we'll go out there, we'll find out. We'll give everything there a sound threshing. Oh, see now the... Oh crap, it has worked! Oh my god, guys, everything is legendary! Sweet! Oh, I want to go give legendary creatures a sound threshing. I guess it just took a bit to kick in. bit more than I guess what the thing was, I actually had to play naturally through a number of days, not just wait. That was probably the ticket. And once I did that, now it appears like everything is legendary. That's going to be the case. I'm going to have to adjust my Bountiful Hunter settings. Oh, that's a really fantastic mod that lets you just pretty much auto-loot certain things off everything. So you don't always have to be porking around with... Well, you're not legendary. Neither are you. I'm really confused now. As this works, it's not. I don't know. Well, I just caused a whole lot of explosions. Yep, okay, well. So slightly disappointed that the whole let's make everything legendary thing really didn't work. That's a little disappointing. I mean, it seems to have halfway worked. Because I'm coming across far more legendaries than makes any sense. But not everything is legendary. It seems like it's spawning certain things in as all groups. Like I keep coming across groups of enemies that seem to all be legendary. And however, not everything is spawning in like that. It's kind of disappointing. That's disappointing to me because I also wanted to bring specific stream to you today where I was going to try and clear Kiddie Kingdom with everything being legendary. And while there was enough legendary stuff in there to definitely make it interesting, not everything was legendary, so I feel slightly let down. And do I blame the odd mother? Oh, hell no. No. Guaranteed that this was not their fault. Guaranteed that this is the result of the so-called next-gen patch, which has just made this game worse. Honestly, I should follow the steps and just remove the next-gen patch. You can. And I can't say as though it would be a terrible thing to do. Make my game a lot more stable. Would make my game a lot more stable, which would be nice. All that being said, I mean, not too terrible. I've heard a lot of people complain about it more than I think really needed to be, really was warranted. Am I impressed with it overall? No. It's made my frame rate drop a lot more. Crashes have remained at about the same rate. Can't really say there's been an improvement there, or an improvement, or really a lessening of that. Like, there's no improvement. There's no making it worse. It's about what it was before. Mostly, it's just the frame rate drops and things that the game just kind of has a general sense like it just doesn't run as well anymore. And I can't say that anything they did supposedly visually has really made a difference. Or has made a difference at all. Everything looks the same. I can't say as though it looks any better. I can't say as it doesn't look worse. But if you held up a picture of this enhanced edition next to the game when it came out, I wouldn't be able to tell you which is supposedly which. They look utterly the same. So yeah, a little disappointed that the mod for Legendary decided not to work, or has only sort of worked. I mean, I know it should be here for Nuka Alerts, Meyer Alerts. I'm saying Nuka World too much. Okay, Meyer Alerts. So they probably should have respawned by now too. Well, I mean, there's stuff in the... Really? But I got all this stuff from them already. I mean, if I go up here... I go in this safe... Does that mean there'll be a baseball card? Yeah, there is too. Well, that wasn't a legendary Meyer alert. Neither are you. Disappointing. Wow, you're legendary. Okay, how did I miss that? A signed baseball card, yeah. Yeah, were all of those legendary? Yes. So these guys are all legendary. Well, I'm confused now. I'm just massively confused. Or maybe I'm not. Or maybe I am. I don't know, man. This is so confusing. Half the crap in here is legendary. Half the crap is not legendary. But way more stuff is legendary than should be if this was any sort of normal game. Well, yeah. I mean, like little enemy groups like that, all of them were legendary. All of those guys were legendary. Who's this faghead? Okay, but you see, none of the guys up here are legendary. Well, all this has led me to is a lot of confusion over whether or not everything's legendary. I feel as though what's actually happened here, like I believe I've said, is that it's sort of worked. Because I'm getting far higher instances of legendaries than I should be. Far higher. And, but not everything is legendary like I had thought it was going to be. So I guess the long and the short of it is I'm going to try and find another mod that does this and try that out. To keep this one in my back pocket because apparently it at least sort of works. And it has, of course, increased the overall instance of legendaries in my game. So I guess it's worth it to keep, this one in my back pocket. If nothing else, it'll at least keep some of the stuff turning up as legendary. Not all of it, but at least some of it. And since it seems as though that's the case, so here's what I think we're going to do next time. I think we're going to conclude this episode of Escape from Boston about that time. Thank you very much for joining me, and don't forget to join me for the next episode of Escape from Boston, where I believe what I'm going to do in between this game and the next, I will go sell off all of my stuff. I will try to find another legendary mod. Then what we are going to do is we are going to have a good time with the Nuka, with the Nuka world last bit. Going into the Nuka bottle plant, I will go in unarmed. And if everything is legendary like it should be, I will fight by using whatever legendary weapons and equipment I find off legendary stuff as I loot it. I will go in completely with nothing but my vault suit and my fists. And we will armor and arm ourselves entirely from the legendary enemies that we find within the Nuka World bottling plant. It should be a great old time. Well, thank you very, very much for joining me today. It's been my pleasure to stream to you all. And don't forget to like and subscribe. As I always say, we'd sure love to have you around. And at the side order, you're always going to have a seat at the table. So until next time, thank you for joining me. I've been Odinson. Oh, and one last note, I will be back in 3 hours with the third part of the classrooms. The bathrooms are in our rear view mirror and the dark rooms are coming up, so make sure to come on back for that. All right, I will see you all in a few hours. Have a good dinner and a good night.